Crafty friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. I'm Sheree, and I'm here today to work on this journal. It's another vintage journal from the book covers that I had stashed away that I'm trying to go ahead and make into journals. So this one I thought was really, well, first of all, I love the really old, worn look of it. And also the title, Getting the Most Out of Life. I thought that was a great title for a journal cover or for a journal. So I've put it together as far as the signatures in inside, and I've already put the fabric. I had showed you, I had shown you the fabric before. So I've got two signatures. This is another one where I had to make a new back cover. All I brought home from this thrift store was the front cover. So yeah, that's all I found at the thrift store. So I'm going to show you the paper pad right here that I took this from. This is a paper pad that I got at a thrift store. When I found it, I was so excited because it was like so perfect and right up my alley. But this is little words on here. If you could see, this is a cardstock. And I cut the cover out of chipboard or cardboard, a good kind of thickness so it's nice and strong. And then I use the same paper in here, cardstock, with these little words on it. It came from this paper pad right here. And I use the same paper on the inside of the front cover, so it's all coordinating. And the front cover, the original paper here was just like plain paper that was peeling off, so I just peeled the rest of it off and put this new paper on here. So it's nice and new and pretty now. So let me show you the paper real quick. Yeah, I found this at a thrift store. It's called, well, it says Slice here. I've never seen it anywhere. I don't know, I have no idea where it came from. I've never looked it up online to see, if you can buy it online. But anyway, I kind of forgot about it because of the size. It was tucked down in between my 12 by 12s. So I pulled it out yesterday. I was like, oh my goodness, I have to use this. I love this paper, and I totally forgot about it. 8 by 8 ledger paper pad. So it has, I'm sure when I brought it home I probably showed you on one of my Thrifty Thursdays, but I think I've had it for at least a year. So it has like six, see, I think you can probably see it this way. It has like 6 of each design, and it's one-sided, it's white on the back. So here's the first one. I'll just go like through real quick and show you as a reminder. And probably most of you forgot about it like me or haven't seen it before, but hopefully you can see the lines and things in this in the camera here. Here's the one I used. So I already used 3 of those, so there's 3 left. I mean, look at that, so pretty, right? Ledger paper. I think I'm making a shadow on it from where I'm sitting. I turned my table. I might have to turn it back the other way when my granddaughter's not here, which is most of the time she's not here. She just comes on the weekends, and they come on the weekends, or when I'm watching her, it's usually on the weekends because I work all week. But yeah, I had turned it so that she could sit over there and I could sit over here, and the TV's over there, so we could have the TV on when we were in here crafting together. But usually I always have it turned, and I haven't turned it back the other way because, it doesn't matter. I like it both ways, but the light this way may be casting too many shadows. We'll see. But anyway, you get the idea. Lots of cool kind of ledger looking cardstock in here. So yeah, I use that on the cover. And then I'm going to work on this a little bit today, but I'll show you just how it starts out here. I'm not going to go flip through, but got all the papers in. Got some pockets or 2 there. Lots of just all original vintage papers in here, and some coffee dyed paper or dyed papers, I should say. I think they're all coffee dyed actually though. So wanted to go ahead, and I don't usually do this on camera, but just in case, I know when I was learning, I was like, I wanted to see different people do the same thing just to see how different people do it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the eyelid out on. The thing about 2 signatures, I like to do it after I get the signatures in. This spot, this is plenty wide enough to, and there's plenty of room here to get my crocodile over this spine. and get a eyelet right there. And I like to do it after my signature's in so I can get it like right in the middle of the signatures. You know what I mean? If I did it beforehand. I mean, it probably would still be all right, but I'd rather just see exactly where these, you know, the threads are so I can make sure I put it exactly where I want it. So that's why I do it after now. And and I put it right near the top, not too close, not too far away, because I want it to hang nicely. This is for the tassel. So just punch it. I use the big hole punch on my crocodile, and then it always leaves a little dangly piece of fabric there if you have fabric on the spine. If you have paper, it might not do that, but it still might. So I just cut that off, and then just pop in my eyelet, which I have right here. Pop it in here, and it'll be ready for a tassel. I just got to squeeze this over it, and we are good. That's squeaking as my crocodile. Okay, let's see if we're good. Yep, it's all good. It's in there, right there. So I think we're good to go. All right, now the next thing I wanted to do was I wanted you to take a look. I wanted you to see the cover as it is. And what I did was get out my clusters. I recently made some lace clusters, and I got a couple of those out, and I was like, oh my goodness, this looks so beautiful on here. It's like, look at I want you to see the difference. Like now, of course, it's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. I could leave it just like that, but look at the difference when I put these, place these lace, these is vintage buttons and lace that I've made these out of. Look at the difference. Isn't that pretty? So, yeah, we're going to put these on here real quick, and then we're going to move on to the inside. I have some envelopes here that we can put in as pockets and things, so I'm going to do that today. So exciting. And then I'm going to do a little decorating, stuff it full of ephemera, and it'll be back for a flip through. So, yeah, this is going to hang over a little bit over the edges. So I think that just really makes it didn't really have to have anything. I don't think it really needed anything, because I like these grungy old book covers, but this adds a nice touch. These little clusters add a nice touch, I think. So it's kind of overlapping the spine fabric a little bit there, and we've got the buttons, and it just looks really, really nice, I think. Just a perfect little addition. So now we will move on to the envelopes. So I want to make sure that dries though and doesn't move around as we we're about to turn or open the cover here. Let me just press it down and make sure it's nice and solid while it dries. Okay, I'm just going to carefully open it so I don't do anything to move those around while they're drying. So let's see, I have an envelope in one of these. I think it's this back signature. The second signature. I have a pocket, and there's an envelope, which, let me see if here's this side of it. So this is not an envelope. This was a little like ordering, where you can order things. And it was in one of my work baskets, and it says, your work basket subscription is expiring. I love this decoration on here. And this side is just a page. This is your next to last issue. So, and then on the other side is the envelope. Let me find it real quick. Let's see where it is. So where does it come out? Is this it? Here it is. This is the other side. So we have this envelope right here. It's a little tuck spot. It would be an envelope if you took it out and mailed it, but this is what this is. So here's the envelope part of it, the work basket, Kansas City, Missouri. So yeah, I wanted to add, and then I have, the pockets on the inside of the front signature cover. And the second signature cover, I have a cover on each, cardstock cover on each signature. So let's see, first, let's do this one. So this might be the hardest one for me to do. This is a bigger envelope, and it's been coffee dyed, And see, this is plain here, and this is decorated. So I kind of wanted to see if I could make a wraparound here somewhere on one of these pages, like a wraparound pocket with this, because it's a bigger envelope. So let's see, I want to look at this page I just noticed. This is pretty strong paper, so it could, oh, this is it right here. I put a belly band there out of the same fabric that was on the spine. Okay, so I can't use that. Let's go to the next strongest paper, which is this coffee dye paper right here, and see what we can do. I kind of wanted to, well, I would like to first fold it in half so we have even sides, and then I want to be able to open the flaps. So I got my fold here where it's going to be folded, so I would just take this and cut a little triangle here. I think this is what I have on here decorating it is some fussy cut flowers that I cut out of wallpaper. So it's a nice thick decoration there. But let's see, I want to cut a little triangle here so that we can have separate flaps on each side of the paper, like that. I see there's a little tear here. I might put some washi tape or something there before we glue this down, or however we attach it. So let's see how this might work. I put it here, put it here. What I could do is, so this could be a pocket here, and then we could have a pocket behind it, and I could just put like glue here and here. So for the little part that's trying to tear off here, I just that needs to flip up. So I would put a little something here on the inside. I mean, I could put it on the outside, but I think I would just go ahead and put it on the inside. So let me see if I have a little piece of a washi tape that would make that more secure. Let's see, how about, I have this washi tape. It looks like ledger, since I'm not really using ledger paper in here, but I think it would go well. And so it's just a little repair here. So I always put glue on my washi tape, under my washi tape. So I'm just going to go ahead and pretend like this is a little decoration that was meant to be, and put a little washi tape right here next to this. I need it to go under this little piece here. That's part of the envelope, so I'm going to kind of try to tuck it under there. It's like a little envelope surgery here. Okay, so that will be that. Now let me see if I can cut this in the right shape. There we go. I mean, since it's wrapped around, it doesn't matter if it's different from this side. And so this is the repair, so now it's back together. It's glued down nice and strong. So it'll be like that. No problem. No problem. Okay, and then we're going to put it on this page, which is something I want to do, something different, try something different. I hadn't really done this before. I like it. I think it's cool. Okay, so glue here and here on both sides. So I use a little bit of Fabri-Tac to get that nice and securely glued down, solidly glued down. So I hope you all are having a good day. Glue here, here. Trying to not to go too far up on but I want enough glue on there. I don't want to go too far up on my envelope. And I'll put ephemera in here later. I'm not doing that today. Just wanted to kind of have some fun with these envelopes. I have coffee dyed envelopes that are not decorated, and I have some that are decorated. So I was like, last time I used some that were not decorated and then decorated them. So I was like, well, let me use some of the decorated ones this time, because, got to give them a fair chance to be used. part of using all of my stash, right? Okay, and then, so we're going to glue that down. Okay, and glue on my fingers. Get it off. Okay, so let me press this. Let me lift this up, make sure that's not getting glued down. Press down all of my edges. So that's like that. That's working. And then, oops, a little bit of glue seepage here. Trying to get on over here. Okay, make sure I try to get that off of there. I can't see it, but I can feel it. So I think I got it all. Just want to make sure I got it all. Okay. Now, back to this. Lift this up. Press this down here and here. Alright, looks good. Make sure it's pressed down right up to the corner there. Nice and solid. Okay, so we'll have our pocket here and here. We gotta let this dry. But oh, here it is down here. Trying to go in up there. Yeah, our little opening is right here. Yeah, I think that'll be neat. Got our decoration there already. Of course, this can be further decorated if somebody wanted to. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure nothing's getting glued together here. Okay, so I'm gonna, let's see, check on our little clusters here. Looking good. They didn't move or anything. Yep, they feel like they're solid now. They're not dry. They're pretty much dry. Okay, now we need to let this dry. I'm going to come back and check on it in a minute. The next envelope, I have two more envelopes. This is one that's coffee dyed and decorated a little bit here already with a postage stamp that is not a real postage stamp, of course. And then this is a postmark that I put on there with a stamp, rubber stamp. So let's see. Since we put that one in the first signature, and it's really kind of it's not two envelopes, but it's two pockets. So we have one envelope back here already and a second signature. Let's add the second one, and we'll go back to, let's go back to the back and see about adding it. Well, let's see if there's a printed page that is, I want it right next to the other envelope. Is there a printed page that's strong enough to support that envelope? Because there's a lot of vintage paper in here, and I don't want to, put too much weight on some of them as far as like gluing this down. I mean, this is strong enough. I just don't know if I want to cover that up. I like that blue. So again, my coffee dyed paper is very strong. So any other envelopes back here. So I think if we put it up here, like this, and just have it so it opens and flips out. I wanted to use some bigger envelopes too. I mean, I have some that could fit here as a pocket. So if you have smaller envelopes that you want to use up, you could put it like here. Or you can always cut an envelope down, I guess, if you wanted to. Put it here and make a pocket. But anyway, I wanted to use a bigger, because I tend to kind of lean on and lean toward my smaller envelopes, but I need to use the bigger ones too. And this is not really that big, but it's not tiny. So, and I think it's really pretty here, actually. So let's put some glue on this flap. So you can partially glue down your flap. Either way, make it a tuck spot. I'm going to put glue all over this, and my thinking is when you do it like this, it kind of just becomes part of the page, I'll show you. This becomes part of the page. So just try to get it down there, nice and even with the edge of the page. And so we have a lot of room to tuck something in. And this is all, see, this now is part of the page. And I think it makes it interesting too, you know. And so when you put something down here, you can just pretend like this is just a flat page. Like you can pretend like there's nothing there, or you can do something with it. So one more envelope. This little coin envelope I had decorated. I have a few of these that I had decorated a while ago. And these little pieces right here are from a seed catalog that I had that I just got free in the mail. So it's a little hummingbird on there and a little butterfly and those pretty flowers. And so let's go back to the first one. Got a belly band here, the double envelope. Let's see where we might want to put this. Let's see. Now this would look pretty on this blue with the blue and purple. And I kind of want to do it like that, but I kind of don't because, let's see. Let me think about this for a second. I wonder if I could open this. Well, no, that wouldn't work. I think I might just make it into a pocket this way. Like, put the flap down here, still wrapped around, so you have that interest on the other side. And this little piece could be decorated, part of a cluster. It could become part of a cluster or something there, decoration. And glue this down and make a little pocket, because I do like to make these flip outs, but I think that it probably is a little hard to get anything in and out of there. Like you could get it in, but you know, it might be hard to get it out. So, I mean, if you look at it, it's just right there. So you're going to have to try to get your fingers in there or figure out how to, I don't know, logistical issues type of thing. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to glue it down, just something different. I don't think I've ever made a pocket like that before, but so we'll need to have glue on here, on the flap. And then we'll need to have glue, let's see, here and here. And on that part of it, I want to use fabric tack, because this is, you know, I actually have 3 layers here, so it's pretty thick. So just to make sure it's secure. I mean, art glitter probably would hold it down, but I'd rather use this and make sure, because I feel more, you know, feel better about the Fabri-Tac holding it down. So, okay, there we go, something else different, right? And so, let's see, I have a little wipe here that's dried out, wet wipe, but it's dried out, but I left it here because you know, it's not really dirty. I don't know what I used it for. I don't remember. Probably the same thing I'm doing right now. Just wiping a little glue off there. But I don't feel like I used it up, so I left it here for further use. I didn't throw it away yet. But it's a wet wipe. Okay. I might put a little something else there, a little decoration, flower, cluster or something. So anyway, all right, so we did it. That's everything. I wasn't sure how that bigger envelope was going to go, but I wanted to try it. I'm trying to put my pin in here. Get in there. There we go. Okay, so we did this, and we ended up making this a pocket. Let's see, I don't even have any ephemera here right now, but this is a piece of fabric with the backing on it from that this upholstery sample that I used. So that's a pocket. And then we put our double envelope. Let's check on it. I think it's, where is it? Right here. Oh, nothing's glued together. Good. We're doing good. We didn't glue anything together by mistake. I keep trying to go, since I put that up there, I feel like the opening is up there, but it's actually right here. It kind of disappears into itself. So that's our other one that we did. And then the other one is a flip out, which I think is really cool. So it's coming along. I already have the tassel made. We made that ahead of time. So you can kind of see I don't have the bulb pin here to hang it up, but it will have this pretty tassel on it. Fluffy and very vintagey looking. I would say, when it's all, and it really matches the clusters, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't even realize, because this has a little piece of black lace on, and I used this black kind of seam binding in here. I did not plan that, but it goes, it looks like I did. So, thanks for watching today. Stay tuned for the next step. I'm probably going to get my Tim Holtz ephemera out again and go ahead and do a little bit of decorating with you, and then the next video after that will be the flip through. So, as always, you can always, if you see a journal of mine that I'm working on and you want to reserve it, you can, or stay tuned for my Instagram. Make sure you follow me. I'll do a preview on there before I do the YouTube video of the flip through, so you can kind of see what's going on there. And when I do the flip through on Instagram, it's in my shop. So it's in my shop when I do the Instagram video. Just getting ready for the video, so everything's done when I do the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. I'll see you then.